In this video, I will explain how to do regression analysis in Python using minimal coding. I'll be using only two libraries. One is pandas and the other one is Statsmodels. This is the code that I'll be using to do regression analysis. This is the minimum code of only 3 lines. First, I will show how to import data into Python. So I have created this new folder and it has only one file, and this is the data file that I'll be using. Please note that in this folder there is only one file, which is CSV data file. This is Visual Studio Code and I will create here a new file for coding. I will click on Explorer, this icon on the top left, and then click on Open Folder, and I will open the folder that I just created. Here next to the name of the folder, I will click on New File and I will give it a name sales.ipynb. Hit enter, and this has created a new file where I will be doing all my coding. The file that I just created in Visual Studio Code also appears here. So this means when I will be working on that Visual Studio Code file, it will be saved here. So anytime you want to restart your work, just click here and it will take you to that Python file. Now I will start coding in Python, and the first step is to install libraries. I will install only two libraries, pandas and Statsmodels. I will execute this code. You can also clear this output to make your file clean. Click on these 3 dots and then clear cell outputs. And in the next step, we need to import those libraries. So I will use this code, import pandas as PD and statsmodels.api as sm. I will execute this code. And the third step is to import our data file. I will use this name. You can give it any name. This part of the code comes from pandas library, and this is required to import and read CSV files. So the code will be the name that you give to your file is equal to pd.read_csv and then r, and then in double quotes type the name of the file. I will execute this code. In the next step, I want to check the top 6 rows. I will use this code to check the top 6 rows. It shows that everything has been successfully imported. I can also clear this output. Click on these 3 dots and clear cell outputs. The next step, because we are doing regression analysis, therefore we need to define x and y variable. Python needs to know what is included in x variable and in y variable. In this data, our y variable is sales revenue and x variables are marketing, spend, number of employees, and business age. So we need to define them upfront. And the code is that x is equal to my file, which is the name of the file, and then name of those individual variables. And the same goes for y variable. Y is equal to my file, which is the name of the file, and then sales revenue, which is the name of the variable. I will execute this code. And the last step is to perform a regression analysis using only these 3 codes. And the last one is only to print and show results. So I will execute this code and it gives us everything that we need in regression analysis. So for example, r squared is here, adjusted r squared is here. This is intercept, and these are coefficients of each variable, and these are p-values. Number of observations is here. So in this video, we used minimum coding using only 2 libraries, pandas and Statsmodels, to perform regression analysis.